This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
Hello and welcome to TVM's Metro Update. I am Blessing Sampson. We'll begin in Delta State, where the Delta State government has issued an urgent alert warning the public, particularly applicants and their parents, to disregard a fake online publication claiming that the 2025/2026 admission list for the Delta State Colleges of Nursing Science has been released. The fraudulent post, which also advertised sales of a supplementary admission form, is the work of fraudsters attempting to extort money from unsuspecting candidates. The Ministry of Information clarified that no money or gratification is required. Well, the Ministry of Information has clarified that no money The Ministry of Information has clarified that no money or gratification is required for admission, as the process is exclusively managed by JAM in collaboration with the Ministry of Health. The government is urging all prospective students to ignore the fake posts and assures that efforts are underway to identify and apprehend the perpetrators behind the scam. Still in Delta State, the Nigerian police force has dismantled a major arms and kidnapping network operating between Delta and Anambra states. The breakthrough operation led by the Delta State Police Command resulted in multiple arrests and the recovery of millions of naira in the ransom money. Delta State Commissioner of Police, Abani Wanda Olufemi, confirmed that initial intelligence led to the arrest of a female suspect in Warri. Further investigation led to the apprehension of notorious arms dealer Ahmed Ibrahim, who was caught with a catch of weapons, including AK-47 ammunition and live cartridges. Ibrahim is allegedly linked to supplying northern bandits groups and is implicated in kidnapping and murder of Ogenevu Onemu in Aguele North, despite a ransom payment. In a separate operation, police successfully traced a ransom trail for 2 Asaba kidnapping victims to Ihiala, Anambra State. Several suspects were arrested in Anambra, leading to the recovery of 4.1 million naira in ransom cash. Overall, intelligence-led operations resulted in the recovery of 13 firearms, 591 rounds of ammunition, and the rescue of 5 kidnapped victims. Now to Edo State. The state governor, Senator Monday Okpebolo, has spoken out strongly against any attempt to undermine the cultural heritage of the Benin Kingdom. Addressing peaceful protesters at the government house, the governor reassured Edo people that his administration will protect and uphold the dignity of Benin traditions and artifacts. The protesters, made up of palace chiefs, civil society groups, and youth organizations, expressed concern over the planned opening of the Museum of West African Art. which they say lacks proper legislative and royal approval. Meanwhile, Governor Aguele promised to consult with His Royal Majesty, the Oba of Benin, and the Minister of Culture to find a resolution that respects Edo's rich heritage. The governor also praised the protesters for their peaceful administration and called for calm while the matter is being addressed. He also affirmed that under his leadership, the sanctity of Benin culture will be fiercely protected.
Our prayer is that our heritage, our culture should be kept intact. This bronze, we all know where it was taken from. And now they are back to our land. The best thing is take it first back to where it was taken from, then the Oba, the custodian of our culture, will now decide. I will meet with the Oba. I will meet with him this afternoon to discuss with him. And also, I am very happy that yesterday the Minister for Tourism and Culture placed a call to me, and I told her, I said, Madam, you need to come down. She promised she's coming down tomorrow.
Thank you very much, sir.
So we are doing our best to see that we put a lasting solution to this very problem. Is that not what you want?
Yes.
To resolve it?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you all.
God bless you.
Still in Edo State, the state government is urging the Nigerian police force to strengthen collaboration on youth security and intensify efforts to curb crimes involving young people across the state. The charge was delivered by the Commissioner for Youth Affairs, Honorable Charity Amayevo, during a courtesy visit to the Commissioner of Police, CP Monday Agbonika. Honorable Amayevo expressed concern over rising cases of cybercrime, cultism, and kidnapping involving youth. He also condemned reports of exploitation and illegal searching of mobile phones by some police officers, urging the Commissioner to address such misconduct decisively, while stating the ministry will not support any form of criminality. In response, CP Agbonika pledged the command's full cooperation and disclosed that they have introduced community-oriented policing and are developing an informal policing framework to deepen public participation in crime prevention. The ministry, meanwhile, plans to convene a youth security dialogue in November 2025 that will include the EFCC, DSS, and NDLA to build trust and promote a youth-friendly policing environment. And now to some national news. The United States military is reportedly drawing up contingency plans for possible airstrike in Nigeria, following President Donald Trump's directive to the Pentagon to prepare to intervene to protect Christians from terrorist attacks. Now, according to the New York Times, U.S. Africa Command has presented several protecting the rights of all citizens, regardless of religion. U.S. officials, however, caution that limited strikes alone are unlikely to end Nigeria's long-running insurgency. In other news, the Nigerian Immigration Service has unveiled plans to launch the Single Travel Emergency Passport, a new document set to replace the current emergency travel certificates for Nigerians abroad. Comptroller General of Immigration, Kemi Nanda, announced the initiative during a joint immigration meeting co-hosted by Nigeria and France, with participation from ECOWAS, the AU, EU, and other partners. The step will serve as a secure, verifiable temporary passport for Nigerians whose documents are lost, stolen, or expired while abroad. It will be issued at designated embassies and valid for a single entry into Nigeria. Nandab said that the reform aligns with global standards and reflects the service commitment to efficient service delivery, strong identity management, and a better border governance. She also reaffirmed Nigerians' dedication to regional and international cooperation in tackling human trafficking, migrant smuggling, and irregular migration, ensuring that Nigerians can travel, return, and be identified with dignity and security. The House of Representative Committee on Health has intervened in a resident doctor strike, pledging he vowed to hold the Health Ministry accountable as a strike declared after 30-day ultimatum continues under no work, no pay rules. According to him, the House is determined that this time around, whatever agreement is made, it will be implemented, signaling a stronger legislative oversight in role-resolving health sector disputes. In other news, the Commissioner of Police for the Anambra governorship election, Abayomi Shongule, has urged stronger coordination among security agencies before, during, and after Saturday's poll. At a meeting in Oka, Shongule called for real-time intelligence, sharing joint patrols and professionalism to ensure a peaceful and credible vote. He assured residents of a quick response to any security threats and urged them to report suspicious activities. Service commanders from the Army, Navy, DSS sing peace and respect electoral rules for a transparent election. TVM's Metro Update returns after the quick break. Stay tuned.
It's going to fall for Ibrahimovic!
Women's Afro Basket Championship here.
Welcome back from that break. In business news, Vice President Kashim Shettima is set to unveil Nigeria's green transition roadmap before world leaders at the ongoing COP30 climate summit in Belém, Brazil. A move aimed at turning the country's climate commitments into real investment projects. Director General of the National spokesperson, Stanley Nwocha, added that Nigeria remains committed to reducing emissions by 32% by 2035 and achieving net zero by 2060, in line with the Paris Accord. With COP30 focused on climate action and implementation, Nigeria hopes to leverage the summit to deepen global cooperation and drive for sustainable development across energy, forest, and human livelihood. Dubai's Emirates airline has announced it will rescue flight operations to Nigeria, marking the end of a nearly 2-year suspension. The airline halted flights in 2022 after it was unable to repatriate funds from Nigeria, leading to strained relations and a subsequent visa ban on Nigerian travelers by the United Arab Emirates. In a statement, Emirates Deputy President and Chief Commercial Officer Adnan Kazim expressed excitement over the return, thanking the Nigerian government for its support in re-establishing the route. The Lagos-Dubai service, once one of the airline's most popular African routes, will reconnect Nigerian travelers to over 140 global destinations through Dubai. Cargo operations will also resume alongside passengers' flights. This development follows high-level talks between President Bola Tinubu and UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan last year, which paved the way for the lifting of the visa ban and renewed bilateral cooperation. And now for some international stories. At least 7 people are trapped after a structural collapse at the Ulsan power plant on South Korea's east coast, authorities say. The incident occurred around 2 p.m. local time at Korea East-West Power's Ulsan headquarters during preparation to demolish the out-of-operation thermal plant. So far, 2 people have been rescued, while the rest remain unaccounted for. Search and rescue operations are ongoing. As South Korean Prime Minister Kim Min-seok has ordered all ministries to mobilize personnel and equipment, prioritizing the rescue of those trapped. Meanwhile, residents in the surrounding area are being evacuated as precaution. And authorities continue to investigate the cause of the collapse while focusing on saving lives. In other news, U.S. officials have announced a 10% reduction in flight capacity at 40 of the nation's busiest airports on Friday, as the longest government shutdown in history drags on. The cuts, confirmed by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy and FAA Chairman Brian Bedford, will affect major hubs including Atlanta, Dallas, Los Angeles, and New York City. They are aimed at easing strain caused by federal staff shortages. Some 1.4 million federal workers, including air traffic controllers and TSA officers, remain on leave or working without pay. While the House Speaker Mike Johnson warned that increased absenteeism could severely impact flight safety and airport operations. The shutdown, a no longer than Trump-era 35-day record, continues as Democrats and Republicans remain deadlocked over healthcare spending. The White House says it is partially maintaining essential services, including food assistance programs for millions of Americans. But passengers are advised to expect delays and check with airlines for the latest travel updates as authorities continue managing the disruptions. All in entertainment news, Nollywood actress Mercy Aigbe has finally announced the date for the burial of her late mother, Madam Grace Abisola Owundumi. The announcement comes nearly 2 months after her mother's passing on September 24th. Instagram post, the actress shared a flyer detailing that the burial service is scheduled to take place on November 29, 2025 in Lekki, Lagos. Mercy Aigbe, who has often credited her late mother for inspiring her Nollywood career, encouraged fans to celebrate her mother's life and legacy. Since the initial news, fans and colleagues have continuously offered condolences to the actress online. And in the world of sports, Victor Osimhen, the Galatasaray striker, scored a second half to secure a 3-0 win. Galatasaray moved up to 9th in the standings with 9 points, while Ajax remained at the bottom without a point. Nigerian's Ademola Lookman was involved in a touchline moment with Atlanta coach Ivan Juric during Wednesday's 1-0 win, briefly grabbed his arm before staff stepped in. Juric later called it a normal football emotion, saying, "Those things happen, and we handle them in the locker room. What matters is the team and the fans." But Lookman now turns his focus back to Serie A and Atlanta's upcoming Champions League clash. And that's all from TVM's Metro Updates. I am Blessing Sampson. You can watch us on the go on TVM's app, accessible on Android Play Store and Apple Store. Follow us and interact with our social media pages. Like, subscribe, and share. And remember, your environment is part of you. Do keep it clean.